Did you know that traditional recruiting is no longer effective? Today, what can you do to increase the candidate pool in your organization? Today, I will give you a brief outline of how to help you implement different recruiting techniques. My name is KarenBenz. I'm a supervisory special agent for the FBI in Denver, and I have over 21 years of experience as a special agent with the FBI. I've also researched the best practices in recruiting and law enforcement recruiting for my capstone to obtain my master's in communication. So, as you are aware, the dynamics of law enforcement has changed in the last decades and since 9/11. To be more effective in recruiting, law enforcement needs to track the workforce of today, which is the millennial generation. The millennial generation are those born between 1979 and the year 2000. So their interests are quite different from the baby boomers. They are very interested in job stability, security, benefits like paying back student loans, the image of their organization, and most of all, technology. In the past, law enforcement did not focus on any particular group, but now we must. Otherwise, we will lose those candidates to other industries. Today, I want to update your recruiting techniques and how to attract today's recruits. Traditional recruiting is no longer effective, and today's millennials and today's recruits, as I mentioned, are from the millennial generation. I will give you the solution. The solution is law enforcement needs to implement focused recruiting, which is a blend of community outreach, public relations, and integrating social media to attract diverse candidates. So, traditional recruiting, as I mentioned, is no longer effective. The reasons why is it's reactive, it's costly, advertising in magazine, newspapers, and television is no longer effective. And also, we were looking at active job seekers. To implement different techniques, we can emphasize diversity, and we will advertise the agency, not the position. What has changed? Technology has changed, and social media explosion. Since 9/11, state and local law enforcement have to have growing responsibilities to the public. They also have to help federal agencies. One example is the Joint Terrorism Task Force. Now I'd like to talk to you about different ways to increase, to change your recruiting methods. The first way is to partner with your public relations representative and promote your organization's image. Public relations builds relationships, educates the public and the community, promotes your image as an organization, and also advertises your brand. So one example of this is the San Diego's Sheriff's Office aired a segment on local TV. And to demystify law enforcement training, they gave an insider review of their training academy. This helped increase the applicant pool for the San Diego Sheriff's Department. So we just talked about PR, and now how it emphasized diversity and attracted candidates of today's and increases your candidate pool. Now, let's turn to the next opportunity and the most important for attracting the millennial. That is integrating social media. It attracts the passive lookers. It also creates a two-way conversation between you and the applicants. It enhances relationships and promotes your image as an organization. One example of this is the National Guard. The National Guard used YouTube to upload a career video that told their story, and at the very end had a link to their website, which increased their applicant pool because people would go apply for jobs. So we've talked about using PR, We've talked about integrating social media. And then the next thing I'd like to talk about is participating in community outreach events. New York, NYPD, New York Police Department, has done this wonderfully by blending all three methods. They, on their website, they post, they're looking for recruits to join their charity ball league. Then they use their website and tweet information about game locations and game results, which involves the community and builds relationships with those recruits. So, excuse me. In summary, you can see how your organization can benefit by introducing these techniques and to increase your applicant pool. If we focus on enhancing our image through public relations, participating in community outreach events, and utilizing social media, we will attract the workforce of today. This is a brief overview. I would like to help you do an assessment for your organization and implement a step-by-step way to implement focused recruiting for you. I appreciate your time and interest today. Thank you.